Cosplay is a trend that has grown in popularity over the years. People of all ages, races, and genders come together to show love for their favorite comic book heroes, TV characters, anime protagonists, and more. Spawning numerous television shows, podcasts, YouTube channels, and a culture all its own, cosplay is redefining the art of costume design.
I got started in cosplay back when I was about 15 years old. I was always really into characters that you couldn't just go to stores and buy a costume for. Things from video games that they don't really put out in Macy's or Targets, Walmarts, or anything like that. So I've always really wanted to make my own characters or make characters that already existed and try to be that person. Sometimes I choose a character that I just really enjoy, something I've seen on TV. I like to do superheroes, so I'll choose a hero that I really enjoy and then work backwards. So stare at a photo for hours on end and try to figure out what materials I'm gonna need, what I'm actually gonna have to build. Sometimes you can buy parts, sometimes you have to make them yourself. No, I believe a lot of people try to cosplay and they build their cosplays for the same reasons. They want to become the characters that they grew up with and characters that they fell in love with. Some people like to show off their own art. Some people just want to create and be their creation.
I mean, for me personally, I just like to be dressed up. But a lot of people will go around the entire convention for hours in character.
Cosplay is definitely an art. You have to figure out how to take something that is 2D and make it 3D. In circumstances where you're trying to create a comic book hero and bring it to life, you have to figure out how does that translate? What would happen in the real world when these characters are being made, or what would they use? Whenever people tell me to act my age or grow up, I like to have a lot of fun with it because I've always called myself just a giant kid. I'm well into my late 20s and I'm still watching cartoons and making costumes of cartoon characters from when I was a kid. There is a lot of negativity and there is a stigma against it, but cosplay is starting to become a little bit more mainstream. There were TV shows already on numerous networks where people are cosplaying and they're showing that side of this generation and that side of the youth. It's become such a major hobby for some people that it's becoming more accepted. For me, I work a full-time job, so I have to come home and then budget my time from there, and you can't spend the remaining 4 to 5 hours at home doing just this. You have to try to find a way to balance the hobby with the real life, the responsibilities, anything that's outside of work.
I have a job, I pay my bills, I have my own place. I do this in my spare time with my spare money. And it's a way to release. It's like people normally go on vacations. We go to conventions. It's the same thing.
After you make a cosplay, you really want to do your best to show it off. You've put so much time and effort into it. Even if you just bought it, you still worked in some way to get this costume. So going to local conventions is the best way to build the local friend base and then also to have people recognize the work you've done.
We all bond over a certain thing. It's cosplay. We all love to do it, and it doesn't matter like if you have, a $2,000 costume that you made by yourself, or if you got a $60 store-bought. We all are doing the same thing and we all have this love for it. I don't think anything necessarily makes a good cosplay. It's the love for the character, not necessarily $2,000 worth of money into a costume. My advice on cosplay would just be, if you have any inkling to do it, just do it. I would have never gotten into it if my best friend hadn't been like, I would do it with you if you decided to, and we both jumped into it at the same time. There's no nobody's gonna make fun of you. Just do it, because it's a great life to be a part of.
Cosplay is very worth it. I have been doing it for about 12 years now, and I will probably keep doing it as long as I have working hands. There's really no reason not to get into it if you are actually interested in even the smallest way.